Here's Fran. Her course, full credit, How to Flirt. Okay, Fran Greene.
Okay.
You teach your course titled How to Flirt. Huh. You recently married? You got your husband by flirting. Well,
yes, I did.
so it worked for you. What are some of the things we should remember?
I think, first of all, the most important technique in being an excellent flirt is having self-confidence and feeling good about who you are. You don't have to be a 10, you don't have to be a head turner, but you have to feel good about who you are and make the person that you're flirting with feel equally terrific, because it's an ego boost for yourself and also a self-esteem enhancer. And I think honesty is very, very important. You want to be real, you want to compliment the other person. I think that smiling is incredibly important. If you're concerned about the lines around your face, it takes 48 muscles to frown and only 8 muscles to smile. I know all the men are concerned about the wrinkles around their faces. And you have to listen to what the other person is saying. Another important technique, use the person's name. First when you meet them, during the middle of the conversation, and certainly towards the end. And let me give you a hint about compliments. The most important thing about a compliment, if it can have the element of surprise. That means, for example, if somebody always says, "You have beautiful eyes," as I've said to this man with the blue eyes over here, they might not have said, "I love the way your beard is trimmed." That has the element of surprise, and it also lets the person know that you're paying attention to them. And it's having fun, it's being spontaneous, it's being playful. It's really great.
May I ask you to stand, please? You are looking at two of the most boring suits and ties in the history of the Western world. Now, if a woman comes over to this young man and says, "What a lovely tie," and he believes it.
It's great.
Yeah, but it isn't true. You just told us.
Wait. It has to be honest, and I'm going to find something about him or you that's going to catch my eye and make you feel special.
He's got, look at this 1948 shirt here, this guy. I mean, you know, this looks like something you'd find on the inside of an industrial package. And I can say this because I'll tell you what, I get no awards myself.
Except how about your suspenders with those little things on them? Yeah. All right? Yeah.
So, see, you're just not like me. You're not on the cutting edge. Yes.
I'd like.
Oh, great. Yes, ma'am, you wanted to say, help her out.
Well, I just think it's gotten really rather complicated. I mean, to have to take classes in flirting and things like that.
Oh, no. It's
fun.
Wonderful, absolutely wonderful. I think that flirting is synonymous with being friendly. It is not seduction. It's an icebreaker. It's a tension reducer. You will feel so terrific when you flirt. And your flirting is not just reserved for when you're in a place and you're zeroed in on a particular man that you want to meet. I recommend it all of the time, in a laundromat, at the office, waiting online, doing whatever you do in the normal course of daily living, and I promise you, you will feel terrific.
Berkeley's here with a question. Go from Mr. Berkeley in the audience to the man in the audience with the most boring tie in the history of the Donahue show, almost as boring as mine. He's with Fran Greene, who's about to demonstrate how we'll flirt, and we'll do that in just a moment. Let me just give them a sense. You have to have props, Miss Greene reminds us. The best props for flirting would be jewelry, your scent, clothing, usual tote bags or unusual tote bags or umbrellas, walking a dog, small children, pins on buttons, or an interesting book. The nonverbal ways to flirt include smile, eye contact, winking, the handshake, touch, space the distance between you and the other person, very good. The head toss, oh yeah, the old head toss, you can go to that. Crossing or uncrossing one's legs, little skirt hiking, shoe dangling, or exposed wrist. Behaviors demonstrated by men to attract women: fix your tie, or smooth the collar on your shirt, thumbs in belt, hands on hips. And we'll be back to flirt with this young man in just a moment. I have a lot of time, folks, so give the man who's got a busload of lawyers going to sue me for the comments I made about his clothing. So, to try and make good here and make nice, Fran, You're going to flirt? Is that what I understand?
I'm going to do that.
Very good. Go ahead.
Okay, we are at a singles bar, and this young man has seen me, and there's nobody else he wants to meet more than me. Okay.
I've never been here before. Is this a nice place?
Oh, yeah, it's great. And I'm so glad you came over to me, because I was
really?
feeling a little bit nervous.
Oh, really? I mean,
Yeah.
I would think you wouldn't have any trouble having people come over to the house.
Oh, boy. You really have an ease with complimenting, don't you? Do you mind if I move my chair just a little? The music's getting a little loud. Is that okay?
I guess. Whatever you want.
Okay. I couldn't help but noticing your shoes. They are so beautifully shined. Do you have them done professionally?
No, I do it myself.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, too expensive to have them done professionally.
Oh. Can I share some wine with you?
Oh, sure.
May I pour it?
Sure.
Great. What do you do?
I'm in insurance.
Oh, boy. I need a lot of that.
I guess most people do.
Can I toast us?
Sure.
Okay. To the beginning of a good evening.
Okay, thank you.
All right?
So
You really... I'm sorry.
I was going to ask you what you do.
I'm an architect.
You're an architect.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
What,
Oh, I'm sorry.
what kind of buildings do you work on?
Well, as a matter of fact, I'm a student, and I'm learning about that right now. How about yourself?
Well, I think I'm insurance.
You know what happens? So, I get a little bit nervous, and sometimes when I'm nervous...
Yeah, well, I'm nervous, too.
Are you? Oh, boy.
Well,
For a nervous guy with a boring tie, he's going to do all right. Now, was that the first time you touched him?
Yes, it was.
Yeah. All right. Don't miss this, class. She didn't touch him right away. But just when she saw his discomfort, is this how my...
Absolutely.
You should have reached over and...
And can I say one thing? One of the things I was very conscious about is I don't want to get more than arm's distance. So when you're touching somebody, you're touching them over there. It's helping them feel comfortable. May I do one thing with you before you leave?
Please.
Yes. Okay, come.
Yeah. How much time?
One thing I want to do is demonstrate the flirtatious handshake. Let's do the regular business handshake?
Yes.
Okay?
Right.
And now I want you to watch my face and my left hand.
There you go.
Hi, I'm Fran. Nice to meet you.
Oh, I felt that. Yeah. All right.
Can I help you?
Yeah. Are you there, caller? You wanted to say.
I'm here to tell you that flirting does work.